When I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived the free life of the rover. From the Murray's Green Basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Mathilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time you stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat, and they gave me a gun, and they marched me off to the war. And the band played Waltzing Mathilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the cheers, the flag wavings and tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day, and our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell they called Suvla Bay we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was ready, oh, he primed himself well. He showered us with bullets, and he rained us with shell. In 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. We nearly blew us back home to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Mathilda when we stopped to bury our slain. We buried ours and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again. And those that were left, well, we tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death, and fire. And for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, while around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me ass over head. When I woke up in the hospital bed and saw what it had done, I wished I were dead. I never knew there was a worse thing than dying. For no more I'll go waltzing Mathilda all around the green bush, far and free. For to hump tent and pegs, a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Mathilda for me. So they gathered the crippled, the wounded, and the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The legless, the armless, the blind, and the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And when our ship pulled into Circular Quay, I looked at the place where me legs used to be, and thank Christ there was nobody there waiting for me to grieve, to mourn, and pity. And the band played Waltzing Mathilda as they carried us down the gangway. Nobody cheered, they just stood there and stared. Then they turned all their faces away. So now every April I sit on the porch and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, reviving the old dreams and past glory. And the old men march slowly, all bones stiff and sore. They're tired old heroes of a forgotten war. And the young people ask, Mathilda, waltzing Mathilda, who'll come a waltzing Mathilda with me, and their ghosts may be heard as they march by that billabong.